Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update. Litecoin halving. We're one day away here, and what I'm going to do is going to read you a little bit of an article talking about the Litecoin halving. If you all haven't really done your research into the Litecoin halving, this is going to give you just a little bit of a background for you, and I'm also going to kind of give you my opinion on things. And remember guys, I don't have a crystal ball. Basically what I'm doing is just telling you the importance of these halvings, and down the road, yes, we may be very volatile right now. We may even drop pretty hard. Anything can happen in the space, but in the long term, this is a great thing for Litecoin, and that's why I love this space. It's deflationary, and it's not like the US government to where they just print and print and print and you have that inflation. This is deflationary, and like we talked about, there's only going to be 84 million. So it's a really good thing to have Litecoin. Like you said, if you're just hodling them or holding them for a future time, this could be a great time to be able to get in, because you think about Litecoin, guys, at under $100. In the long term, I'm not going to give any projections or anything, but I'm sure, Litecoin most likely is going to be up above that $100 mark. So, you just really want to watch these things, pay attention to the charts like we get into. Right now, we're just in a really tight range right now. The candles are getting very small, so we're just waiting to see which way we end up breaking. So guys, I'll get into this. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also check out my tutorials in the playlist there. Really help you learn some different things. And I also put out yesterday for the people who've asked what books I read to study this stuff and kind of learn this, because like I talked about, I'm just self-taught in this. I have those for you, and there's probably about 20 books. I had a few other ones, but I didn't have them on hand with me. They're out in my car. But for the most part, you got to see everything from the encyclopedia chart patterns to the Japanese candlestick charting. So for all the people who've always asked me about that, go check it out, guys. So this article is in Cointelegraph.com. It's by Henry Lindbergh. I'm just going to read various parts of it. So what is the halving for the people who don't understand? Halving is a process that occurs when the mining reward for a cryptocurrency is reduced by 50%. Miners receive crypto rewards for solving problems that create each new block on a given blockchain. The rewards differ for each cryptocurrency. With Litecoin, miners are currently awarded 50 coins per block. After August 5th, miners will only receive 25 Litecoins per block. Litecoin rewards halves every 840,000 blocks, a process that occurs every 4 years. The block speed for Litecoin is roughly 2.5 minutes, with around 576 blocks generated per day. One of the key factors to take into account is that, according to the coding behind cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Litecoin, only a certain amount will ever be mined. The distinct characteristic sets it apart from fiat currencies, which can theoretically be printed infinitely. And that's what we've talked about. I mean, really, guys, you think about fiat, no fiat currency has lasted more than about 250 years or so. I mean, they always fall apart, and that's what you have to realize, because they're backed on nothing. I mean, it's just printing, printing. So that's where you have to realize that this takes the energy, this takes the computing power to be able to mine these, and that makes them valuable because of the energy that goes into them. And then it says, although it's difficult to say when the final Litecoins will be mined, the Litecoin Foundation estimates that it will be around 2,142 when the maximum of 84 Litecoins will be reached. As of press time, there are 62,983,450 Litecoins in circulation, and that's representing 75, we'll call it 75% of the Litecoins that will ever be mined. So you think about that, and that's why people love Bitcoin so much too, because Bitcoin, guys, there's so few of them. I mean, look at this. This leaves roughly 21 million coins left to be mined up till 2,142. Comparatively, it's estimated that the final Bitcoins will be mined around 2,140. And think about that. What's it with Bitcoin? 16 million? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 24 million that'll ever be mined. Somewhere in that range. Or was it? No, guys, I apologize. It's 21 million, I do believe. 21 million that will ever be mined for Bitcoin. And you think about that. I mean, think of all the billionaires, all the millionaires, all the people who are just going to want one. And that can greatly increase the price of Bitcoin. Guys, we're still very early into this. We're in the very earliest stages of early adopters. And you have to realize that. So, really look at these projects and do your due diligence on them, guys. But this is something that's, very special about cryptocurrencies, and Litecoin especially. So it goes on to say, halvings are closely followed by investors, as the consequent reduction in mining rewards affects the profitability Accordingly, this has a knock-on effect on the price. For investors, this can be a mixed bag. According to the theory of supply and demand, halving should drive up the price of the cryptocurrencies as they receive fewer coins per block solved. Miners stop producing them until the work once again becomes profitable. As fewer coins enter circulation, the price consequently goes up, as demand, in theory, will overtake supply. Although this sounds like a surefire win for investors, halvings can bring about even greater instability to an already volatile market. Previous halvings have stoked investor interest, and the upcoming Litecoin event is no exception, according to Google Trends. So, guys, this is just something that you really want to keep in mind. I mean, and then we can go into different stuff. So, and I want you to read this all yourself. Supply and demand, and the experts weigh in all about the supply and demand of Litecoin. Let's see here. Merge mining could mitigate block reward reduction. So there's just a lot of stuff to go into. And I wanted to bring it to you here because so many people, they're nervous and they're scared about this halving, because truly, guys, anything could happen. We could wake up tomorrow and Litecoin, as we've seen before, went from $100 the last time it ran up to about $350 in the matter of a month. It happens that fast. Or we could be slammed back down and, all heck could break loose. So we just have to have a plan here. We have to think, and we have to say, okay, am I in this for the long term? If I'm in it for the long term and the Litecoin price gets smashed down and it's at something crazy, is that when I want to accumulate more? Or if the price is going up, you want to put in those trailing stop losses, really try to protect yourself. So, guys, I just wanted to bring this to you all. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me know down low what you think about this, and just leave it down low, guys. God bless. Take care.